50th Annual Home and Garden Show, which happens last weekend of this month. We welcome from All American Security owner and president Joe Pudell and Regional Sales Director Curtis Comet. Guys, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Bart.
Yeah, nice to see you guys. And weather like today, I think everybody's getting, spring fever, and they do have gardening and home improvement on their minds. You guys are a part of this show. So 50th annual, Joe, I know you've been putting your heads together with Pat O'Dowd and the rest of the team. How are you going to celebrate and honor 50 years of the Home and Garden Show?
Well, this is our 25th year, so we're thinking half as much.
25 years.
Yeah. So we're kind of parlaying our 25th anniversary with their 50th, and honestly, credits to Pat O'Dowd. I knew him before when he was in the sales industry. He has taken the Home Builders Association to the next level, and honestly, probably wouldn't be a member had it not been for him. Curtis reached out, talked about all the exciting things that they're doing, and so just that, seeing part of a group that we can be part of, that will grow our business, but we can also help build other people's business as well. And the security industry, obviously, it goes hand in hand with home builders.
Yeah, unfortunately, there have been incidents that have, I think, made us all aware of things like security cameras, how important they can be. You were here, I think, the last time, Curtis, when you had your own small business.
Yep.
And now you've joined Joe. Tell us about what was attractive about All American Security for you.
So the great thing about All American Security to me is that Joe, being a former veteran, and I'm a former veteran as well. Well, we're both veterans. I wouldn't say former, but being a veteran, you got.
You're always a veteran,
right? Yes.
Yes. Thank you for your service, gentlemen.
Thank you. And so you had a chance to protect and serve your country. Well, now we get to do it at home, and so crime and violence is at an all-time high, unfortunately, and it's a better way to protect people, to make them feel safe and give them a peace of mind that they really can feel comfortable with.
Great. 25 years, really is amazing. And I remember when you were getting started, we started at the same time, roughly
Correct.
the same time. But you've had a lot of growth, I think more recently in the last couple of years. You've actually expanded to the south.
That is correct. The only problem is, as a Michigan fan, I'm selling to Buckeyes down there. So how far is your reach here? No.
You just charge them a surcharge.
So
yes.
We don't, obviously. No, it's been great. My wife's from the Cleveland area, so she has a business there. She's a chiropractor, functional neurologist. So down there, I was like, we back and forth every other week. So I thought, well, let's look at starting an office down there, and it's organically growing. And with Curtis here, as a business owner, sometimes you wear too many hats. And I was wearing too many hats. And so he's taken several of those. He's doing our social media, phenomenal job there, growing our brand, which is going to parlay for both here and Cleveland. So it's been a good partnership, and he's just a fantastic human being, and then entrepreneur mindset. So that really helps me as a business owner when I'm down in the Cleveland area. Feel comfortable with him and everything he can do here for us.
Nice. What type of security do you provide? Home, residential, industrial? What are some of the services?
Commercial, residential. We've been heavily focused in the commercial industry, which has been a blessing. We're doing 1 million square foot Penske logistic facilities, Texas Roadhouse, jobs like that. But we're still going to do those jobs, but with Curtis on board, we're going to go back to a lot of residential, medium-sized businesses. The new touchscreen automated systems can control everything in the house. Your coffee, your lights. If you're at home or not away from home, you can look on your smartphone and see what's going on. We hate to see things that happen, tragedies like the fire happen or the thing with Nancy Guthrie. But with the security systems, you can be connected to your home at all times, or your small business. Small business, the nice thing with our security systems, you can as soon as you hit the off button, one of your employees does, it sends the owner a picture of who disarmed the system to their phone. Same thing with parents, you know, their kids come home, sends them, lets them know, gives them that peace of mind that their kid's home safe.
Yeah, a lot of people when they travel, they like to peek in and see what's going on at the home.
Correct.
Definitely.
So the Home and Garden Show on the last weekend of the month, Friday through Sunday, the 27th through March 1st at the America One Event Center. You folks are going to be there, and you're going to be participating in some of the special things happening. Tell us about the partnership you've come up with to make Kids Day a special day.
Well, Lindsay Knoll from the credit union, they have a fantastic program where the first 100 kids get a $50 bank account. So just trying to think off that, Curtis went and met with Lindsay. They came up with some ideas. We kicked it around with Pat and came up with a passport. So we'll do the passport. Each kid, as they come in, the first 100, will get a passport. They can go around to the booths and get a signature and potentially get up to an additional $100 for their bank account.
Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. Well, you'll be crawling with kids on Sunday.
Right.
Right. But just, yeah, Lindsay, just fantastic idea. Her, and we're just kind of parlaying off it with Pat O'Dowd as well.
Friday it starts, and it's, I think, is ladies' night, Friday night, right?
Right. I'm married.
Ladies' night.
Yeah.
Wine, chocolate, and specials, and
Correct.
maybe some music and other deals for the ladies.
They're doing an interesting thing. They're going to do a scavenger hunt, so that'll bring them back through where all the exhibitors are. So, like we're gonna donate a gift card, and Pat and them have that all set up of where they're going to go. But that will bring traffic back through on Friday night through the exhibits, which will be beneficial to us.
What are you guys going to have at the All-American Security booth?
We're gonna go. No, we're gonna do, you know, of course, a camera, high def camera. Everybody likes to go by, wave, and see themselves on camera, but it shows them the clarity. How many times have we seen video of, you know, from TV where somebody's, I think, you know, they couldn't tell who it was. So we'll have that there. We'll have our monitored alarm system that we install. Some Yeti giveaways, as what was today, National Kindness Day.
National Random Acts of Kindness Day.
So our random act of kindness is still at the place, but this is the Yeti that we were going to give to you. But we'll have a bunch of Yeti giveaways and just some fun things. We have some custom made cornhole boards. It was funny. We just could play some cornhole, give away some things. But we want it to be enjoyable, informative, and also lasting after the show. So it'll build a pipeline of relationships that we can, you know, parlay off from after the show as well.
We've got some new construction, really housing. It's starting to boom in Jackson again. Having security installed at the time the building is built, how much of an advantage is that? Is it like price? Do you save money by doing it?
It does, because I can go in and pre-wire the house, and that way we're not trying to have to fish walls. And most expensive, typical in many things, is labor. So that saves them, you know, a good chunk on labor, because we can go pre-wire it and then we hook up the devices when we go back, instead of trying to fish walls and figure out ahead of time. But then we can do a quick walkthrough with the homeowner as well, and I always go in giving them my expertise, but also letting them tell us what their concerns are, and then it's tailored to their needs.
A lot of people don't use their security features because maybe they just it's too complicated.
Correct.
Right, and Ring and Nest, you know, you order those online and they come in a box, and you're on your own. What would you say the disadvantages are for having a security system like a Ring or a Nest?
Well, funny story is Curtis. I'll let Curtis share a story that just happened yesterday.
Okay.
So my neighbor has a Ring, and yesterday his car was stolen out of his driveway, And so he called me because Ring magically had it in his driveway, and then it was gone an hour and a half later, but it never picked up any sort of in between, nobody driving, no tow truck coming along, just missing out of his
Wow.
driveway. So he called me to ask me if we by any chance caught who was grabbing his car. And I thought, wow, because we don't even live in a bad area.
But
Yeah.
a hardwired system would have months of storage versus that where it's just picking up segments.
Yeah, and I think the example showed that a car was stolen. It just didn't show when or how.
Right.
Right. So come to the Home and Garden Show, 50th annual. It's going to be a big deal. Happening at the American One Event Center. And All American Security is helping to sponsor this special event. Thanks for coming in today,
Thank you,
guys.
Bart.
Thank you
We
so much
appreciate
for
it.
having us.
Thank you
Good-
for the opportunity.
Yeah, good to see you both. Owner and President Joe Pudell and Regional Sales Director Curtis Comet.